Okay, hello and welcome to the EEPROM 9. This is where we're going to show the collection video, and the lighting out here is appalling. In fact, you can see our lighting. And the pile of insect corpses. Blech, yuck. That is utterly grotesque. There's a Hoover over there, so I could deal with it at some point. I ought to deal with it, actually. Anyway, that's not computed. Now, this isn't a computer here. This is something that is utterly awesome that I saved from going in a skip. An electric typewriter, which has daisy wheel design. Fully functional, and I have used it for work. Proper work. Utterly awesome device. Keyboard is set out much like a computer keyboard. I started in the garage easy. Then we're on to the Dell Latitude CPI. This particular model, it's now a dead top completely, but when I originally got it, it had a BIOS password. Here's one of the cables hanging out that I used to basically reset the EEPROM that held the BIOS password and all the BIOS settings, and thus I could use it. I stuck in a special external hard drive. Well, not external, just a hard drive with an OS on. It wasn't the right OS, but who gives a shit? And so I used that for a while, and in fact, actually, it was the former headmaster's hard drive from their laptop. And there was a game called XXX Tetris, where you had to put people in sex positions. That was a fun game. I liked that. The only thing was, because it was in really bad colour graphics, it looked like they were all covered in blood. I think it was supposed to be shading, but it looked like blood, so it was actually quite weird. It was still a fun game though. And then we're on to the Dell Inspiration 5150. This, currently the LCD monitor is in my room. This is where the hinges came from for the Electron laptop. The bolt screws came from this one. This one's free for disassembly and salvaging stuff. This one not so much, but I will if I have to. This one, well, it never used to be in this bad condition, but over time it's just disintegrated. I mean, look, oh, we can show you inside. Yay! Look, a circuit board. There's the CPU. That's where you put the code processor. That's a ROM. Not sure what that is. There's a few bits of gubbins I don't know. There's some RAM somewhere. I think that's on the other board actually. No, the RAM's here under all this gubbins. There's the hard drive. So we'll pop that back on. Yeah, this one, it didn't help that my brother knocked it off the stuff over there. Oh yeah, there's my reel-to-reel tape player. That's utterly awesome. If you want a video of the interesting MISC, where I go into this sort of stuff more detail, put a request out. Otherwise it will be probably done at a later date. This is a Toshiba T2200SX. It's sort of functional. It won't quite die. It does sort of boot and then it cuts out and stuff. But I am after a second one of these to restore this one. So if anyone's got any way I can get hold of one, please do, because I really do require one. They are quite a rare machine actually. It's just a shame it's in such shit condition. The LCD disintegrated long ago. Now we go over across the garage. Look, rank wine. I don't like wine. To my Compaco something CDS 522. And as you can see, I've graffitied the hell out of it, and it came from my school. So that's utterly awesome. And it runs on Windows 95, which is currently poorly, which is a real shame because I like 95. I love this machine. It is utterly awesome. I even salvaged the keyboard and mouse from a skip or something, or a box that was going to the skip. And there's my remote control car. Yes, I still do pull that out and play with it on occasion. This is a more recent thing that... oh, bollocks. Sod gravity, you bastard. This is a laptop with the utterly shittest keyboard on earth. Look at that. horrid, and the spacebar is awful keyboard. It is an utter dead top, typical modern technology. It is a satellite P217C, 200 gig hard drive. I think it was 2 gig RAM. Yeah, I've salvaged stuff out of that, not everything. And I shall pause this and then go upstairs and set out the stuff up there and clear up this mess. Bloody gravity. Let's put this down on the floor so I can sort it out. See you in a bit! I also forgot to mention this beastie, which is the main laptop I'm using now, and the camera's just gone blurred. Oh dear, and the model number is, it's upside down, a PCG 71313M. This is going to go between the two main parts of this video. So I'll see you in a bit. Main machine that I use. Okay, this is the next part of the video. Now we're into the room. I'd also like to note that all the PCs are free donations. It's actually only the 80s machines I've had to cough money up for. The rest are donations by friends, family, neighbours. Family hasn't donated for quite a while, but then, well, yeah, you know when family does. So we'll start with the 80s machine. So, Acorn Electron. There's my working one. This is the dud one, and the laptop's over in the corner over there. ZX81 with 16K RAM expansion back. Bargain. I was lucky to get this. Awesome little machine. RAM pack all cleaned and sorted, and it's still pretty unreliable, so yeah. The RAM packs are certainly have proven their legendary status. Atari S520 ST-FM. The FM, of course, meaning the video modulator for FM frequencies. No, it's MW. Oh, I can't remember the bloody television frequencies now. Commodore C64C. Currently having trouble getting it loading off tape. Caso PB700. Needs no indication. Dud Electron just fell on the floor, if you're wondering what that noise is. Now we move on to the stuff I got for free. This is a reasonably recent acquisition. Some sort of EPC thing that is just like utter shite that, yeah, it was laying around in college, and I asked for it and I got it. They weren't going to do anything with it, despite saying they were. Now this is my only functional XP machine. This is brilliant. It's Sony VAIO. Model number is under here somewhere. Model PCG/9P9M. Awesome machine. Very capable. Top of the range for its time. P4. No serial port. Grr. This is my most recent donation from the neighbour of one which had the hard drive screw up, and they just didn't want it, and well, I'm not questioning anyone's logic if they decide to give me a machine. It's rude not to accept an offer. Brilliant. I can get that up and running, no problems. In fact, it's got a Linux thing in it at the moment, which is pretty cool. This is model number PSC16E-004007EN. Not sure why it has such a stupid model number, but there you go. Is it a satellite or anything? No, it's just that. This is the rarest machine I have in the collection. Hang on. It is the RM NB300 laptop from 1992. The other one, the T2200SX, is also from 1992. No, that's not Mum's door. That's just, and the dog's going mental at it downstairs. This machine is what I call semi-functional. Has a few problems that I'm unable to sort out. And this is its OS. Has to be done on floppy. I ought to create an MS-DOS 5 disk. I have got the software somewhere. This is a donation, well, just a scrap laptop that ended up in the classroom of computing I was doing. It's an NEC Versa 4050H. The LCD is totaled on it, that LCD is totaled on it, but other than that, it's a fully functional machine. It just needs a hard drive. Still looking for a laptop hard drive that I can get in there. Don't have any spares. Grr. And to the last machine, or laptop, in the collection, the Toshiba Tersa 700 CT, fully functional. A few loose connections in the screen, so a little bit of twiddling now and again. 95 machine, utterly brilliant. I still have an abundance of machines that can either be restored or are fully functional. I just lack the parts to restore the ones that can be restored. And that is all the computers in my collection. I was going to fit in the consoles into this, but I'm not going to be able to, so I'll do them in a separate video. Sorry about that, but I can't be asked to do a double card transfer of data. So yeah, that's the lot. That is my computer collection. Anyway, I don't really collect consoles, I just kind of... Well, the Mega Drive is the only one I've actually gone out and bought, because I always wanted a Mega Drive. The Mega Drive is an exception. It's computers is what I collect, and I love computers. And new and old, but the new ones, when they die, do tend to be stripped for parts. The older ones, no, they're left as they are. But thanks for watching, and I do hope you enjoyed, and I'll leave you with some leaving comments from the ZX81. Thank you, ZX81, for your delightful intellectual input. Thanks for watching, people. Hope you enjoyed.